Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about Fractured Veil. Been really looking forward to this game. Now the reason why you're seeing my wish list up here on Steam is Enshrouded has been a game that I've been talking about on my channel for a while. I was hoping to have a few days of Fractured Veil under my belt before I got into Enshrouded. And the release date for Fractured Veil has been moved. It was supposed to be tomorrow, the 18th. Now it's been moved to the 25th. Well, Enshrouded comes out on the 24th, so a day before Fractured Veil. Now, the timing, it's close. Like I said, I was hoping to have a little bit of Fractured Veil under my belt before I got into Enshrouded. But Enshrouded looks like it's going to be it's going to be an amazing game. It's probably going to have a phenomenal release day. That is an RPG game up to 16 players, co-op survival. And I say that because when we talk about Fractured Veil and we talk about Tarkus's choice of which game, I guess I could get Enshrouded for a day and then start playing Fractured Veil the next day. But what I think I'm going to do is just play Fractured Veil for a while. And I'm going to wait on Enshrouded. I think there's a few reasons I'm going to do that, and why I chose Fractured Veil over Enshrouded for now. Not to say anything bad about Enshrouded. I really look forward to playing that game, and when I have some free time, I'm definitely going to jump into the game. But what Fractured Veil gives me, or what I'm looking for, what my stick is a larger group of player base. And my understanding with Fractured Veil, a possibility, it could be up to 200 people per server. I don't know what that is. If that's true or not, but my comfortability of a player base, where I think the minimum player base for what this game offers should be 30. Okay, so if they can make the server work at 30 people, then that's a big achievement. That's a thumbs up for me. But if they can go beyond that and have their servers perform all right, then the more the merrier. That's the way I look at it, the more the merrier. Especially when it comes to PvP and these crafting, building games. And if you see in this little segment there that just flashed up, this city, watch this video here. There's a city going to be built, and I imagine that's all player base. Yeah. So if you want to build these big complex cities or towns, then you're not going to do it by yourself, right? You're going to need some players to help you with that. So that's what I enjoy about these type of games, is the team play. Now, Fractured Veil offers PvP, and it's a mixed PvP, PvE. So they've done a pretty good job to kind of sparse out their map. So there's PvP zones and there's PvE zones. And if you want to Care Bear in the PvE zones and never deal with PvP, you can. But what this game offers is that PvP element, which I also think I'll enjoy, which the other game doesn't have. To my knowledge, it's just a co-op survival game, Enshrouded is, where Fractured Veil just offers that extra PvP zone. So if that's what you want to do, if that's your stick, that's pretty cool. And I believe there's just also a different kind of environment between the two games. In a lot of these post-apocalypse survival games or doomsday games, sometimes the actual atmosphere or the ambiance around you just weighs you down. It's part of their game. The gloomy, doomy kind of weighs on the player's shoulder, and in addition to the survival aspect. When I look at Fractured Veil, I get a little bit of happy feeling when I look at the videos. When I look at how the environment looks and how bright it is and how cheery it seems like you as a player will be fighting against the elements. You'll be fighting against I think this game's got mutants, or I don't know, yeah, mutants. So you'll be fighting against those things, but the world around you might not feel so crushing because of how cool the atmosphere looks. It just looks happy. And I'm hoping with this game is they got a bunch of Hawaiian music. I really am looking forward to hearing some of that music. I don't know if that's the appropriate way to call it, but obviously there are unique music songs that culture has made that I've always enjoyed. And so I'm hoping that's, in the game. and I'm really looking forward to it. So the new date is January 25th, 2024. I'll be there on day one. I'm still looking for a group of people to play with. I think I will enjoy this game more if I have more people to play with. I probably will have to go in solo, just get under my belt, understand the interface, understand how the game works. And then maybe on day 2 or 3, I find a group of people and just work with them. All right. Well, this video is pretty much just to tell you that the day has changed. It's not tomorrow. It's the 25th, and I hope to see you there. All right. Well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.